Evaluation, resolution. It's been an interesting transition between 2020 and 2021. I have heard people give commentary on the year 2020, and it's been rather interesting to hear them discuss it. And now we're at a point where people are discussing resolutions. I find it interesting that when a person establishes resolutions and then they evaluate the year, they seldom evaluate their resolutions, but they evaluate the things happen that are really outside of them. What if we were to take our evaluation of the previous year and bring that into the new year and resolve that we're going to do something different so that there is a different outcome? So when I take a look at 2020 and I evaluate it based on things that are spiritual, I see something very different. I see that the Bible sales seem to have gone up. And that's because people have been doing home Bible studies, family devotionals. And I find that a very good thing. I find that the discussion of prayer seems to be everywhere. People are praying for their health more than they ever have before because you can't rely on the medical world because you can't get to them. People have been praying for our country and our leaders. This is a very good thing, and I think it's something that we might have neglected in the past. People are praying for revival. They're praying for an awakening. And I think this is awesome. I see faithfulness like I've never seen before. Faithfulness in the midst of turmoil. So when I take a look at Bible studies, Bible sales, prayer, faithfulness, I think for the people of faith, 2020 might have been a very good year. Resolution. We need spiritual resolve as we march forward. I'd like to read Psalms 112. It says this: Praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighteth greatly in his commandments. His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteousness. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting on the Lord. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he sees his desires upon his enemies. I absolutely love this. This is an individual that, yes, in the midst of difficult times, is pursuing righteousness. And this is so awesome. What if our spiritual resolve was to strengthen our faith, to be stronger than we ever have before in trusting the Lord? Yes, it seems fearful. Yes, it seems difficult. Yes, it's uncertain. But I'm going to trust the Lord. What if that was our resolve? What if it was discernment, that we were going to resolve to ask the Lord for discernment, to know what's going on? There's been a lot of lying and false information this year. There's no question about that. We need discernment because we know that deception will be on the rise in the end times, and we see that. How about persistence? Talks about how men's hearts will fail them. And I'm sure this last year you've had times when you just were done. And you need persistence. How about unity? Boy, there is strength in numbers. And we need one another. And you see how the enemy has tried to divide and conquer. There's no question. What if we had unity? Some of the things that I would encourage you to do is, as a church, as a member, in particular Clovis Missionary Baptist Church, is to be faithful in the reading of the daily devotionals and the preparation for Sunday school. And then be involved in the daily Bible readings. We're going to go through the schedule that's in the Bogart Press, in the books. And so be faithful in that. They'll be found in the books. They'll be found on Facebook. Read that. Be faithful in worship. Man, we found out how precious it is to worship together collectively. Let's do that. Let's trust in God for our safety. And let's worship corporately as the Word of God says. And then in prayer. There's opportunity to prayer, 9 a.m. Sunday morning. Be there and pray. We need to pray. Boy, we see it's end times, and it seems that if things kind of get back to normal just for a little bit, we kind of drift. Let's not do that this year. Let's be persistent. Let's be people that are faithful. Let's be people that are the light in this world, knowing that times are short. May God richly bless you. As you take a look at 2021, take a look at it not from a political standpoint, not from a physical standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint. What is it that you are going to resolve to do this next year? Let's do it together. May God richly bless you. Thank you so much.